from 2014. Today is an extraordinary day, the birthday of Semmelweis, 1818, whose work as a physician gave rise to the legal term clean hands, or Dorothea Mackellar, 1885, who beautifully described Australian poetry. But all the amazing, wonderful things about today that I could point to, my mind is drawn to the infamous act of cowardice and butchery, in which 3 bodies of children of Israel were unearthed following their abduction. There is a cowardly dismissal of Middle East events involving Israel by those who do not know or care that there is blood on both sides. But that is not the case. There is no analogue for what Israel does that excuse this murder. It is inexcusable, and those who are responsible need to be brought to justice, and those who excuse should be discredited. 3 boys went to a religious function and were on their way home when they were abducted. They were not warriors. Targeting them was an act of terror. One boy had been able to use his phone to let people know he had been abducted. That call was the last anyone heard of him alive. It is not too hard to follow the mindset of the terrorists, but remarkably, one mother of one suspect has claimed she is proud of her son for doing it. I want religious authorities of the perpetrators to denounce the activity. If that mum has excused the activity, I want her discredited. Saddam Hussein had paid money to families of suicide bombers. If her people are serious about wanting peace, perhaps they will meet similar justice as was applied to Saddam. One would imagine the terrorists alerted to the phone call told the boys that they would have to die and not merely be hostages because of it. They probably did their best to torture the boys and blame them before killing them, but the boys had done nothing wrong. Earlier this year, Obama has forced Israel to release terrorists who had killed from jail for peace. No peace has been forthcoming from those terrorist supporters. One of the boys, who was a U.S. citizen, someone Obama has sworn an oath to protect and serve, but instead the U.S. president has paid U.S. money to support a terrorist administration. Maybe Hamas will deny the activity. They have not yet, instead accusing Israel of overstating the crime. The UN cannot endorse this crime, and if they fail to act on it, they need to be dismantled. 3 boys kidnapped, tortured, and murdered by terrorists. Who dare support that? The incident is not isolated in the Middle East territory history. The Second Intifada, which began after Bill Clinton embarrassed Arafat over a Monaco special cigar, transformed a lynching of 2 Israeli security detail who had been illegally lured and detained by so-called Palestinian Authority. This incident is on a par, a crime against humanity linked by successive Democrat Party U.S. presidents. I don't see anybody here, so if you come across this video at a later time and you like it. Also, feel free to comment and share. Spread the love. Be well.